Hey YouTube, Gamer 2K1 here, and me and my buddy Drifter here, we're just gonna be showing off some gameplay footage of Smackdown Vs Raw 6 with my created character, Lil Mac. That's right folks, Lil Mac of Punch-Out! Interesting choice there, yeah. Lil Mac versus Christian. Okay. I hate these loading screens, they take forever. I wish I could have found a hooded robe to put on him. It would have worked better. But this one works, I guess. Alright. Loading, please wait. Now, as I've explained to Drifter, this is just showing off gameplay footage with Lil Mac in it. This is nothing serious or anything. I'm not gonna be competitive. At least not as competitive.
New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR Tim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit us.
I can't believe I lost the test of strength.
These superstars are so unpredictable. This match could go another 30 seconds or 30 minutes.
I hope it's the latter, King. It wouldn't hurt my feelings one bit if this match lasted the rest of the night.
I'd hate to be that referee, JR. Can you imagine having to tell one of these superstars no?
Boy, I think I've had nightmares about trying to do something like that, King.
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win or lose this thing.
Every time I see it.
There's one finisher.
What? If one of these superstars starts to build momentum, it could be the beginning of the end of this match.
That's right, JR. You don't see a lot of matches won with one or two big moves.
You sure don't. You've got to lay the groundwork first.
That was just interesting timing, that's all.
He's a slippery devil. You're putting a lot on the line when you climb that turnbuckle.
Now to demonstrate the other
What?
finisher.
Is he nuts? He doesn't really think he's going to lift him, does
Where
he?
he's too heavy.
If he did, I don't think he does anymore.
I thought Christian was supposed to be a cruiserweight. Anyways, the other finisher was supposed to be a bear hug.
Whatever you do, don't try this stuff at home.
That rope
I don't
break.
care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole.
You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew this was going to be a terrific match.
Oh, come on, JR. You're just talking through your hat. Speaking of hats, when are you going to get rid of that silly thing anyway?
Right about the time you stop wearing that crown out, so.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King. I'm not so sure this one's about winning or losing anymore. I think it's become more personal than that.
Of course it's personal, JR. Anytime you step into the ring with someone who wants to beat you down in order to win the match, it's personal.
I guess I can't argue with that, King. I just wonder if they'll be able to settle their differences in this match, or if it's going to wind up bigger than that. One, two, three.
It looks like these superstars are looking for an opening.
And the first one to find one will take control of this match.
See, JR, this is exactly why Raw is
I know why he couldn't pick him up.
You're absolutely right, King. We've got the best superstars.
Because even though Christian is in the Cruiserweight division,
don't forget that.
I was going to say that.
I've got Lil Max set up with a Diva weight,
As his phone number.
which happens to be the weight that's given in Punch-Out.
Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
Don't just stand at the edge of the ring when you know I can baseball slide and hit you.
His opponent is summoned him up, JR. Now it's in for the kill.
He's got no defense left against a strong submission hold.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty. Watch out. He reversed it. JR's not going to be happy about this one, folks. I think one of his favorites is going to get beat like the proverbial government mule.
I'm not playing favorites, King. I might have issues with certain superstars as human beings, but I respect their in-ring abilities nonetheless.
JR, you're so full of it.
All right.
Here's the pin. Could this be it?
Two. There's a kick in.
Holy.
For sure. Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the Smackdown roster who could hold a candle to Raw's finest.
I wouldn't go that far. There are quite a few Smackdown superstars.
And it's over.
He countered that one perfectly. He's going for the cover, JR.
1, 2, 3. I think this crowd,
I don't believe it.
And that's the game. That's Lil Max. And by the way, even though he's a Diva weight, I've beaten super heavyweights with this guy.
Shoulders are down for the 3 count. You lose. Period.
And he's not overpowered. I didn't use Game Shark or anything. This is regular full stats that you can get with a Diva weight wrestler. This has been Game of 2K1, showing off Lil Max, one of my created characters on Smackdown vs Raw 06.